Blame Truth here. Am I overdoing it with the videos lately? That's too bad because I got a lot I want to get off my chest. You see, Black Ops 6 is a bit of an anomaly to me. And just to get this out of the way first and foremost, because I've seen people on both sides of the spectrum criticize me. I've seen people criticize me for being negative already. I've seen people criticize me for being positive. I've seen people not understand that I can be both positive and negative in different aspects of the game and still house that middle ground opinion. So let me just clarify this right away. Please reference this anytime you talk about my opinion on Black Ops 6. I, at the moment, trust Treyarch to deliver on their end. I think the gameplay side, I think Treyarch will nail it. On Activision's end, I think it will be a disaster. I think arguably it will be worse than it's ever been. This has to do with servers, microtransactions, cheaters, skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, whatever you want to call it. That is my official opinion on it. This is the best looking Call of Duty we've seen in the past 5 years, but I cannot lie to you when I say I am getting Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 vibes. I can't lie to you. The game seems overly hyped, and I feel like it's going to really under-deliver. Only this time it's not going to be the dev team doing it, all of it at least. It's going to be Activision, I think, giving us the short end of the stick. That is my official opinion on it. Is that a positive or a negative opinion? I don't know. I don't give a good goddamn. If I'm being completely honest, I don't give a fuck if you like that opinion or not. I don't care. I'm not going to change how I feel based on someone's reaction to it. Never have, never fucking will. In fact, I want you guys to repeat after me, all right? I'm going to wait to play Black Ops 6 before I form a concrete opinion on it. Say it. Say it over and over. I don't care if you're in public. Maybe you're buying the $1.50 Costco hot dog combo. And you got people looking at you right now in line because I am yelling through your bong resin filled iPhone speakers. Maybe that's what's happening right now. Don't care. Tell them to fuck off. You got to do some mental training. Repeat after me. I will not form a concrete opinion on Black Ops 6 until I play it. Say it over and over. Keep doing it. And I want you to do it again and again. Keep repeating it. Keep doing it. Keep saying it. Good. Good. Now shut up, dummy. I am talking here. Don't interrupt me. Okay? In fact, why are you talking to yourself in public anyway? What are you, some kind of weirdo? Quit talking to yourself. That's bizarre. Stop. All right, let's get back to business here. I am cautiously optimistic with Black Ops 6. I'm not going to judge it fully until it comes out, but Activision's track record speaks for itself regardless of what their enslaved dev teams do. Regardless, how many years, how many devs? 3 years, 3,000 devs was the running joke for Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. Pretty much objectively, it's the worst COD of all time. Straight up. Like, I don't think you could argue that. I think it's truly the worst Call of Duty of all time. Somehow even below Vanguard, which is a true testament to how bad they are at their jobs in Infinity Ward. Just my opinion. Not trying to be mean, but just my opinion. But in this video, I want to talk about something I saw in Mr. Raffle Waffle's video just recently. I've been binge watching him lately. He's been knocking it out of the park with his content. But he covered how the Black Ops 6 trailer, unfortunately, is lying to you guys. If you did not see his video on it, I will just do a quick little, I guess, synopsis here. So Charlie Intel tweeted, 2 days later, the Black Ops 6 reveal trailer has passed 40 million views on the Call of Duty YouTube. It's now the second most watched reveal trailer on the Call of Duty channel, just behind Infinite Warfare. And as of today, June 13th, it's actually surpassed it. I believe it's sitting around 52 million views as per my screenshot that I will show you in just a second. Mr. Raffle Waffles actually says, not to be a buzzkill, but much of these are paid views, no longer a comparable stat like it once was years ago. In his replies, a former Activision employee, I should say, confirmed this. Now, what's interesting about all this is he made a video talking about how people were kind of just criticizing him for being negative on the matter. And in his video, he goes on to say that simply presenting information unbiasedly, just presenting information, it's not negative. It's not negative. Now, he's got a good point there. I am negative. Straight up Straight up. I got a secret, actually. I got a secret I want to tell you guys. Why don't you get close to the phone or your speakers, or maybe turn up the volume on your headphones? I promise I will not yell at you. We're going to do some ASMR here, okay? I enjoy hating on the games. It's more fun than playing them. Let me have my fun. Did I give you goosebumps there? Did I give you chills? Did you get an erection? Are you still in line at Costco waiting on your wiener while I make your wiener feel a certain way? Regardless, that is the truth, though. I think it's more fun to make videos hating on the game because it sucks than I do playing it. And that's just how I roll. I'm sorry. That's how I have fun. I think my viewers have fun watching it. It's a win-win, to be completely honest. And now that X Defiant's here, I have something to play that I actually have fun playing. So I'm sitting pretty. I am happy as a clam. You try to bring me down, you can piss on my head and tell me it's raining. I'll still greet you with a Cheshire cat-like smile. You ain't gonna ruin my day right now. Ain't gonna happen. Let's get into the actual trailer, though, and I want to show you pretty much proof of how this is, like, not genuine. This is not organic. Everyone's super hyped about Black Ops 6. I know it's going to be a huge game. It's going to sell really well as well, I'm sure. But this YouTube trailer is not organic, and we have something to worry about when we compare it to something bigger, and I'll show you in just a second. If you look at the Black Ops 6 trailer, as of right now, this is like an hour ago, 54 million views, nearly 55 million views, actually, with... How many likes is this? 116k likes, 12k dislikes. That's actually more dislikes than I anticipated. And 10,335 comments. Pretty impressive numbers, especially in the view department, but it's not organic. It's just not organic. When we compare it to Grand Theft Auto 6, its trailer, you will spot the difference. The Call of Duty trailer has about a third or a fourth in that ballpark right now. Maybe it'll change in a few days or whatever, another week or so. But it's about a third or a fourth the views of Grand Theft Auto 6. For comparison, let's take a look at GTA 6. 195 million views, 11 million likes. That is compared to 116,000 likes, by the way, and then 877,057 comments compared to 10,335. It is clear as day that Activision has bumped up this trailer inorganically. The fact that Charlie Intel and Modern Warzone and other Call of Duty news sites say that this new trailer has broken records, it is true, and maybe they don't know that this is like, you know, not botted, but they don't know that it's inorganic. It's not a true representation of the hype with Black Ops 6. Again, it's going to be a big game. I'm not denying that. That would be silly. That would be straight up false information if I said this game is not more hyped than pretty much any other game in recent memory. Although, honestly, is it more hyped than Modern Warfare 2? I think we are forgetting how absolutely hyped that game was, only to disappoint people. And I really think that does have an effect here, and it's why they are kind of paying for views on this trailer. And I don't know, man. I want to say this. In comparison to Grand Theft Auto 6 here, if Black Ops 6 does not deliver on every front, I'm calling it right now, in 2025, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to steal so much thunder away. Does not matter if it's not in the same category. Doesn't matter if it's not in the same genre. 2025, I mean, they need to knock it out of the fucking park in 2024, and arguably, I think they should maybe take 2025 off. The rumor is that they're making Black Ops 2 again, or something, but that's also Treyarch? So it begs the question, are we even gonna have proper, like, support this year for this game, with Treyarch working on the next game already? People are saying they had 4 years and 4,000 devs working on Black Ops 6, but if that's split between this game and then next year's game, is that not half of that? 2 years and 2,000 devs? I mean, you know, I don't know how to do Activision math. Nothing makes sense in that universe, but it's just... If this game does not blow my fucking socks off, if I don't buy the game, install it, boot it up, play one match, and cream my fucking britches, I don't think that it's going to matter come 2025. I think that might be it for Call of Duty's hype for the foreseeable future. I don't think that's a crazy claim to make, guys. I really don't. If you disappoint people with Modern Warfare 2 the way they did, and then you don't redeem yourself with the next huge title in the series, I mean, people are not going to stick around. I get that the Call of Duty fan base especially has a few brain cells missing, we'll say, to put it nicely, but I don't think they're dumb enough to keep falling for the same trap over and over and keep buying these games that are getting more and more expensive only for them to underdeliver, especially when they could just play Warzone for free. It doesn't make a lot of sense, especially since multiplayer being the main focus and zombies being the main focus isn't gonna return with seemingly isn't going to return with Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty. It seemingly isn't going to return with Sledgehammer's next Call of Duty, at least not how we know it in the round-based format. I think that Black Ops 6 needs to be the title they stick with for a few years. I truly don't think anyone with a brain is hyped for the next Infinity Ward offering. I just don't think they are. I don't think people are hyped for the next Sledgehammer offering. I think they should just stick with Black Ops 6 and do everything they possibly can, throw every single resource they can at it and make it the be-all, end-all for a few years. I don't think that's an insane thing to do, especially with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. How are they going to compete? I know Call of Duty's this juggernaut. How in the fuck are you going to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6, man? I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. I'm sorry. And if this game does not deliver on launch, we are in trouble in 2025. I don't think that's me just being doom and gloom. I really do not. The things that I have been subjected to by Activision Blizzard over the years will simply not fly with this game coming out, Grand Theft Auto taking the casual Call of Duty audience, X-Defiant and maybe some other shooters even coming out, taking the more hardcore audience away. I mean, how can Call of Duty compete other than just make a good game? Why is that so hard for them? Why is it so hard for them just to make a good game and stop rushing this crap out every single year? I mean, I don't know, man. So in closing with this vid, here's my idea. And I'm one guy, right? I'm not a billion-dollar company. I'm not, obviously. I'm one guy. Let me know in the comment section if you think this is a good idea. I think after Black Ops 6, the next game should just be called Black Ops Ultimate. It should be an amalgamation, a sort of fusion of every single Black Ops title. Multiplayer-wise, at least, zombies-wise, at least, and I think they should go with that and stick with that for a while. When it's Infinity Ward's time to bat, maybe call it Modern Warfare Ultimate and do the same thing. You could have 2 live service games that kind of scratch different itches depending on the player base. There are some old men and kids with no thumbs that enjoy the Modern Warfare style of gameplay, and then there is everybody else that enjoys the Treyarch style of gameplay. Why not have 2 live service games that give you zombies and multiplayer, or maybe some Spec Ops mode in the Modern Warfare universe or whatever, but you'd have to actually get devs that are good. Maybe go back to DMZ. DMZ would be great. I think you could literally just have 2 live service games along with Warzone, along with Call of Duty Mobile, along with Warzone Mobile. There you go. You can stop with the yearly release stuff. Will it be good? Probably not. It'd probably be about what Warzone is, where they blunder and mess up, but at least it can be fixed in one client, and if you don't like it, you can just stop playing and stop supporting it. You don't have to buy the game to find out if it's good every single year. Black Ops 6 will be a huge title, but what are they going to do in 2025 with Grand Theft Auto? What are they going to do? They have no other option. You can't just rehash like Black Ops 2 because it's not going to be the same thing. Again, that's the rumor. They're remaking quote-unquote Black Ops 2 or making like a sequel to it or something. Again, it doesn't make sense. If it's going to be another DLC like Modern Warfare 3 was to Modern Warfare 2, and they're banking on that, or they're just phoning it in that year, that is not going to work. And look, man, people want to hate on X-Defiant and say it's not competition for Call of Duty. It's not competition for Call of Duty as a whole. it is competition for Call of Duty on the multiplayer front. 100% it is. I've been watching like every single day on Twitch, and while Twitch isn't the be-all end-all metric for player numbers or player interest, XDefiant continually, daily, beats Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Every single day, well after launch, more people are playing and engaging with XDefiant right now. I think that'll stay until Black Ops 6 comes along. But again, these games are not meant to last. I can't say this enough to you guys that they're not going to make a game so good, you're not going to buy the one next year. You know what I mean? They create problems and then try to sell you the solution, and they create new problems every single year that they quote-unquote solve with the next entry, but then conveniently there's some other problem that needs fixing. It's a never-ending cycle. I just don't understand how it's still popular. I don't understand how Call of Duty is still popular while making every mistake you could possibly make in the grand scheme of things. It's truly mind-blowing. This fan base has to be the largest consumers of paste I have ever seen. And I'm saying that to someone who's in the fan base, or at least used to be. So I also gargle a little bit of the paste. Anyway, guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Call of Duty's lying to us with the trailers already and the interest in the game. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with advertising, but I think you should be more upfront with it. And I think that they are quite, I don't know, I think they're a little worried for the simple fact that the last game they hyped up didn't really deliver. And I think they're a little worried that sales dropped 40% from MW2 to MW3. And I know it's Black Ops, I know it's a huge title, I know it's a huge name, but they gotta be a little bit, I don't know, it's gotta be a little bit worried. I know I would be. I know I would be, especially with 2025 looming and Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. But I'm out of time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. And I will catch you on the next one. Everybody have a fantastic day. If you're still in line at Costco waiting for that hot dog, tell them to hurry the fuck up. You want your $150 glizzy and drink. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Do some parting advice.